your subconscious is dreaming, and you are awake in the dream. When you become awake in your dream, what happened to me? This is a little embarrassing, but I'm going to throw it out there. You know, I'm a kid there, and I had this problem with wetting the bed. And yeah, I slept in the room with 3 other brothers, so it was pretty embarrassing. I tried to hide it, cover it up, felt shame. And it was a real problem for me. I'd be at school bumming about, geez, how am I going to stop wetting the bed? So before I would go to sleep, I would say to myself, remember when you're dreaming, and you go to the bathroom in your dream, because that's what I would do in my dream. I'd go to the bathroom and I'd wake up in the bed. So just remember to tell yourself that you're dreaming and don't piss. Yeah, I stopped myself. I went, wait a minute. I think I'm dreaming. Yeah. So I walk out of the bathroom, go back to my bedroom. Sure enough, there I am lying on the bed. I'm wide awake, standing there. It's, you know, my ghost. I'm like, oh, cool. This was a different way for me to get there. It was like waking up in the dream. And once you're there, then you can, you know, take off and go flying around. And, you know, Deja Vu, I discovered, at least a big part of it, I would say, is caused by, you know, all of us will leave our bodies at night when we're sleeping. You don't remember it because your conscious mind, you don't take it with you. It's sleeping. And then in waking life, if you visit that spot where you were, you'll get that eerie sense of deja vu. And there are a number of places I remember out flying around when I was a kid. One was this beautiful building with this lake, and I since learned that was the Taj Mahal. And I remember hovering above that, just taking in the beauty. And when you're looking at the earthly plane in your spirit form, everything has this sparkle to it. It's very cool. The buildings, the grass, trees, streets, sidewalks, everything has, it's like it was sprinkled with fairy dust. And you're not seeing with your physical eyes, of course. You're an energy being, so you see differently. I guess you're sensing is what you're doing, but it's almost like you're seeing, you know, the Creator's footprints or something in all this that was made here, you know, in all existence, all matter. Even the air has got this sparkle to it. You feel this background energy that you know to be, that's the signature of the Creator. And God is not like some religions report, at least this is my experience. I don't want to bet on anyone's beliefs, but He's not a personal God that watches over each and every one of us 24/7. That's what the guardian angels are for. They do that. And they are very godlike. Many people that they're in the hospital and they go out of body and they say, yeah, I went out of body and I saw God. That's easy to understand their confusion, because these guardian angels are incredibly, they're very godlike. And then when I think about what God must really be like out there, this whole universe permeated with the Creator's energy. Does anybody want to comment or add? I mean, if you think, yes, sir.
I have a question. You used to have out of body, but you don't any longer. Is that correct? And when you were out, you saw things visually in color, the way we see them now, and could you hear? Could you see people, or?
Yes, when we're in the physical, you have your 5 senses. When you're in the soul state, it's different. You don't have smell. You hear, it's different than, of course, your eardrum vibrating and telling your brain. You do hear, but it's very different. You see, that is different. You do have the sense of touch. You can touch a surface and feel it. Or you can push your hand through the table and feel the wood inside there. I could reach down and touch the carpet and then put my hand into the floor and feel the concrete down there. It's very cool. Yeah, you see things in color, like I said, when you perceive things in your spirit form. You see the energy that binds the universe together. It's that sparkle. You are seeing the energy of the Creator that has, by some fantastic magic beyond our understanding, has put all this together. And I would go to places that are here and now, China, England. You can travel backwards and forwards in time, because there was one particular experience. I'm not exactly sure what it was, if I was helping myself or somebody else, but I got out of my body one night and I got a signal like somebody was in trouble. And I was just pulled there. I really didn't have a lot of say in it, but shot over the ocean, bang, bang. I'm going to the coast of England. I'm flying down, I see an 18th century sailing ship anchored in this harbor. And whoosh, I went right down, and I'm inside somebody's body, a guy. And I instantly know that he is trying to save some woman. I don't know, she had some importance. And he's fighting these guys on the ship with swords, and he's cut up pretty bad. So I'm here fighting these people. I got to get her off this ship and away from these people that want to kill her. And she runs down the gangplank, and I'm following her, and they're chasing. We get up this hill, and when I saw that she was, the pursuit had ended, they stopped chasing us. And when I knew that she was safely away, I just dropped out of right in mid-stride, I'm running, and I just up and out. And whoever that dude was, he was dead. And his spirit probably left then. I don't know if that was a past me, or if it was just someone in trouble. But I was just a little kid, too. But you got to remember your soul, you could be whatever age. But you have another age that when I look at people, I get a feel for their age too, in the spiritual sense. It seems to be 1,000 lives is the average span of your schooling here. That's a pretty vast scale if you think about it. Some you run into souls that are maybe 100 lives old. These people are usually assholes, or murderers. The young souls will be seduced by the power of taking someone's life, or perverts, and these are sort of the younger souls. Not that they're bad; they are exactly the Hitlers of the world. I remember telling my mom, she's like, "What about Hitler?" I said, "Well, he's the same as you and I. He's just a younger soul, and he'll be back here, and eventually he'll be a good person." But you'll also run into the other end of the spectrum, where you meet someone that is just a very spiritual person, and just being around them makes you feel good. And that comes from them having been here 600, 700, 800, 900 times.